Oh my goodness. My dogs decided to fight because they're freaking pumped. The BostonBased. Time out. Episode 86 of Collectin and Connectin with BananaMac. How are you, Miss Mac?
I'm living the dream every day. Never been happier to be Canadian.
I love that. What do you call it? A toque up there?
A toque? Yeah. It normally holds my poutine in my toque.
Your TopShot poutine toque?
Yeah. Heavy on the U.
Yes, the extra long U. I don't like the color he's wearing, but I do like the color of the banner behind him. Coultin, how are you, sir?
Hey, this is, we had BostonBased on here, and I wanted him to feel at home. I wanted him to feel like he had a good, warm welcome. I knew you would be wearing that Mavs jersey, so...
Yeah, because defending champions really need to feel welcomed, whatever. Must be really tough being a defending champion. So sorry.
18 different times.
Great to see you, Coultin. Glad you're here, too.
Thank you.
I'm Team Brett, the only one representing the true blue. We do have some
Luka?
green, I guess, so whatever. I knew you were going to talk about it. But let's talk about the man, the myth, the BostonBased legend. What is up, man? So pumped to have you back on.
Thank you for having me back on. It's a pleasure. I wasn't expecting to get asked back, but here I am.
I know you're very emotional. We can all tell. Look at your enthusiasm.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I'm also wearing a toque. So I have this electric fence like underground for my dog.
I'm very excited about where this is going already.
And
yes,
the town came out right before the ground froze and cut it.
What does that mean?
Like, so now it doesn't work.
And then now the ground's electric.
No, that would be cool.
Yeah,
this is not cool. So now they can't fix the electric fence because the ground's frozen, because of all that shit coming from Canada down here.
Yeah.
North to south flow.
North to south. Yeah.
The flow.
And so my dog is going off on adventures and shit now. So
oh my gosh.
The toque is because I just got inside from walking her.
I thought you were gonna say chasing her.
I did too.
Yeah, I did too.
Where'd you off to? A Celtics
Same
game?
thing, right? Same thing.
He's trying to make it down south to be a Mavs fan, huh?
Yeah. Pack bags and all.
Well, I actually just got back from down south. I was in Texas for a little while.
That's right. You called and texted me. I forgot to respond.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't in Dallas. Are you in Dallas?
Wow, stalker, but yes, I am. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Welcome to Texas. We were also in 30-degree weather, so you're welcome.
Yeah, that sucked. That really sucked.
Yes.
And I didn't bring my my big jacket because I'm going to Texas. So I was cold and unprepared, like Texans,
Well, yeah.
Like all of Texas.
Like all of us.
Yeah.
Except for me. I was in shorts and sandals.
Dude, and so I was at my in-laws for a little bit, and they're the type that have the TV on, like a full blast, like press conference, like the snow is coming. We don't know how much. We don't know when, but it's coming, and we're gonna have to prepare. And
go buy toilet paper right now.
Panic.
Yeah. Welcome to Texas.
Yeah.
That's what we do. Panic.
Yeah, but it was nice other than that.
Did you get to any games down there?
I went to a UT game because I visited Austin. So they were playing not Old Miss, but just Miss.
Okay.
And they won. It was a really tight game. It took them about 10 minutes to get a basket, like a field goal. Which is,
sounds like me playing ball.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you weren't scouting, potential TopShot debuts down the road.
I mean,
at UT?
It was on my mind. It really was.
You never know.
I was thinking, is that going to be a future freshman gem right there?
Yeah, you don't know. I think I go to my nephew's games. He's 5, and I'm always like, your debut in 15 years is going to be dope. Can't wait, homie.
Is that really?
Yeah. Yeah. Look at that kid. I'm like,
Yeah.
nice layup. 5 years old. You're friggin' balling.
That's nice. My nephew, I'm like, well, look, you still need to learn how to wipe your face. I'm gonna say something else, and I decide not to. So
We all have different talents, you know.
Yeah, don't go
Kids
there,
work
man.
at their
Don't go
own
there.
speeds.
I'm not. I'm still staring at all the Celtics memorabilia you have behind you, Boston Base.
I know, I am
Yeah.
too. Tell us about that.
Yeah,
would you?
what's for
The
those
pictures.
that aren't watching but are listening?
Oh yeah. So I got JT slamming over
Justin Timberlake?
LeBron. Yeah.
His
Justin
rookie year? Is that
Timberlake.
the okay? That's the rookie
Uh,
year dunk.
The man from Shrek 2, the voice of
Yeah,
I forget who he
Shrek.
played in Shrek 2, but was Justin Timberlake in Shrek 2?
I
Donkey?
never saw
I
Shrek.
was thinking Donkey too.
No,
I think he
I
was
don't
in
know.
Shrek 2. I don't know.
I don't like Will Ferrell. What's the other one?
Will Ferrell, is that even him?
I don't know.
Justin
What's the other
Timberlake.
picture?
Oh, that's Paul Pierce.
Okay, yeah.
Obviously.
So
I
they're
see
like
the
my
headbands
two,
now.
you know,
Yeah.
two of my like favorite Celtics, you know. So
Only
it's nice
two
to have
people
them.
that wear headbands: Paul Pierce and Alex Caruso. One of them's good, and he wears green. Is one of those signed back there? Is that like a real signature?
Yeah, the
Oh, yeah.
JT is signed.
Yeah, they're both signed.
Jeez.
I wasn't looking for
Oh.
a signed one. I
You
watched the
weren't?
Netflix documentary with Jason Tatum, the starting five.
No, yeah.
And in his
Might have heard of it.
home, he has this photo. It's much bigger, and that's what I was looking for. But I couldn't find that. But I found this, so I got it.
It worked,
like,
and it
eBay.
matches the one right next to it, so it's kind of like it was meant to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah, that's sick.
The problem is I have a lot of sports memorabilia because I have like a weird addiction to this stuff.
Do we?
That's weird.
So-
Huh?
Yeah,
Wouldn't have thought
We
it.
would have that.
and like also just not this stuff, just random weird stuff. But
I want
yeah.
to know what you're looking at right at that moment when you're like just weird stuff. Like what was
Yeah,
it?
right there,
Was
right
it
now.
Charizard?
What is
With
that? What is that?
Yeah, whatever that
I
is,
was,
that's what
I
I
was
want
just
to
looking
know.
at these.
Oh, yeah, you were.
Oh, geez, if we're gonna talk about some shoes, look what I just got given.
I mean, I just got these boxes like from when I. Oh shit! look
Okay,
at that.
hold on, one at a time. Those are hard.
These just
Damn,
got given to
Give
me
them
because
to
he
me.
didn't like the way that they fit his outfit. Some Kobe's, baby. Used,
are
yeah,
beautiful.
whatever.
Who cares?
Wow.
Those are dope.
Bro,
Love
get
it.
out of here.
Nice, dude.
Jeez, like I feel like Liberace over here.
Respect.
Yeah.
Okay, Boston,
All right,
Babe,
BB.
back
So
to
I came
you.
home.
Whatever.
I came
Beautiful
home to
boxes.
these.
You're always
These are
tweeting
pretty
about
weird.
your new kicks, dude.
Let's
I got
see.
these,
Oh,
like-
I love them already.
Oh.
I wanted these for the for my vacation, but they didn't arrive on time, so they were sitting on my door for like 2 weeks.
Man, I should have known. I totally would have stolen those. I would have
got
been
the,
proud of it.
Electric fence is cut, so you would have been good.
I
The
know.
6-man.
Oh,
Those
Oh,
are
yeah.
so
those
hard.
are. Oh, if those were blue, wow.
And these are weird. The Wizard of Oz. Too.
Off the seat. Ooh.
Yo, they're
I've never
vibes.
seen those. I like
Okay.
those.
OG.
Yeah,
Right from StockX.
StockX.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
balling.
They're legit though.
Yeah, as long as there's a tag, it's real.
Yeah,
Confirmed
that's
them-
dope.
I confirmed them myself. You know, I did the.
Yeah, we don't buy
You
fake
tapped
clothes.
it.
You smelled them.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
smelled it. Smelled about right.
The glue smelled right from the 70s.
Yep.
Totally
That
great.
that Nike.
So-
glue, yeah.
BB, I gotta ask because I've seen this room that you're in a few
Nick
times
thing.
from streams and stuff that you've done. Is
Yeah.
this? And I know you're married.
Yeah.
Correct.
Way to just
Yeah.
throw him under the bus.
Go on.
I'm jealous that you get to have. Is this like a? What,
He's like,
what room are
what
we in?
room is this?
No, yeah, this is I got to decorate a couple of the rooms in our house.
Okay.
Okay.
And this is all me, sports, Celtics,
Clearly, yeah.
random crap.
Even that like white tree branch looking pillow, you picked that one?
No, that
I
was
would have got Celtics pillow
That's
if I were
wifey.
you.
That's wifey material,
I
right
would have bought a
there.
Mavs pillow or a Celtics
That's a
pillow.
cute pillow.
I'm like, I love learning about your sensitive side, BB.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that? It's
Hey,
not allowed.
shout
Like,
out-
it's like a whole nother level of friendship.
Shout out
I
Miss BB for letting you decorate your room with your
Yeah.
Celtic stuff.
yeah. She comes in here once in a while.
So I do have a question. If this is what this room you decorated looks like, what's in the other room you decorated?
So the other room I decorated is like we call it the Peloton room.
So it's all shoes.
It's no, I mean there's some shoes in there, but no, like we got some weights in there and stuff, and
Okay, it's the muscle room.
I put some stuff on the wall, but it's
nice.
not as eccentric as this room. But yeah,
that's awesome.
Enough about me though. Let's talk about your rooms. What are you guys looking at?
Coultin's in his corner.
What? He's this is actually our set in Bryan, Arkansas. We're all there. That's why our flags are the same.
Honestly, that'd be the coolest reveal if you were just all in a different cubicle.
Oh my god.
That'd be awesome.
The fake doors. They actually do that now because they saw the popularity of like Twitch streamers and stuff like that. So like these news companies, they have they like make like a fake bedroom and stuff for like their pieces, and it's like it's so artificial looking though, you know. I mean, there's so many blogs now, and I think in podcasts, and I think there's like fake podcasts like. They aren't actually like podcasts.
AI
they do little clips to make it look like it's a clip from a podcast.
So weird.
That's a thing.
I didn't know that was an option. That sounds way easier than this.
It's crazy.
It's
crazy.
Bye, guys.
We got AI talking to each other.
11 minutes. We've done enough. That's good for 2 weeks.
Hey Siri, generate a podcast for me.
Okay, Coultin.
Could be good. Who knows? You know?
Yeah.
BB, you been to any Celtics games or what? You have, right?
Yeah. I decided to
Pacers game.
Yeah, I decided to pace myself this year. Because I went to a lot of games last year, and I remember like kind of not feeling that as much. I wanted to like space it out a little more and save some money. You know. Whatever. So I've only done a couple of games this season. I did the opening day because I wanted to see that banner ceremony, which turned into a beautiful moment with Jason.
Yeah,
which I'm kind of stacking, but people are actually valuing it pretty high. It's people are not like giving it up for $50 even. So
it's a cool moment.
I know.
I think
it is.
I don't know. Which I want to talk about at some point because the way
you're so passionate, I love it.
It's so crazy. It like the jaw silver moment right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to feel about that. You know,
I feel conflicted.
Yeah, so that was a great game. Love the banner ceremony. They won the game. They hit like record threes or something.
Yep.
I don't know. It was like a big celebration. And honestly, I thought the moment with the TopShot moment kind of captured it pretty well. How slow that banner rose and just the emotions, and there's like a drone going over my head. And shit, you know,
that M83
cool.
playing.
Yeah,
that was dope.
Forever.
Yeah, it was
cool. Yeah, pretty outro or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty epic stuff. It was like Coultin, you into like ski videos or whatever?
Yeah.
Like
wait, what?
Like Art of Flight?
Yeah, MGMT and stuff. Yeah, Art of Flight.
Let's go.
Yeah, I used to go to a lot of those. When I was up in like Vermont and stuff, and
music videos.
It was that kind of excitement.
Like premieres. Yeah.
Oh, premieres. I forget. Y'all are like red carpet people.
Yeah.
No. This is more. This is more salt of the earth kind of stuff. These like ski movie premieres and stuff. Like, pretty much anyone can get in there. They toss out like some hats and gloves.
Throw out some gear.
Yeah. And
like I have to throw hats and gloves, or like
meet some pros.
No, someone drops your gloves and comes at you, Brett.
Dude, gloves down. Let's go. Head up, stick on the ice. That's why I learned to play hockey.
Game too.
Yeah, the Pacers game right after Christmas.
Yeah, December 27th, which was a huge mistake. Like logistically,
they lost that game, right?
You probably blacked it out.
No, I don't remember. Actually,
I think they won.
Sorry, maybe they won.
Let's talk about logistics. What made it fun?
I mean, it was just overpriced because all the kids were home on Christmas
Yeah.
break.
Oh,
Yeah.
But my buddy was in town,
How-
wanted to go, so we would like went.
How close are you to TD or downtown?
So no traffic. I can get there in well, I'd rather not say.
yeah.
I don't want
So, and when you say TD, you're
That's
obviously
fine.
talking about the Thunderdome.
I'll tell you
Right.
Yeah,
privately.
the Thunderdome. Do you ride the train when you go there, or do you commute in a automobile?
Automobile, yeah.
Okay.
I used to take the T every day, but
The T
now,
sucks.
Yeah, I'm way more into soda, like Sprite, cherry lime.
Do you, is the T, I mean, man, that thing is old.
I just Uber everywhere, you know.
Yeah, that's better. Banana, if you ever make it to Boston by way of airplane,
Which will happen.
you know, maybe you'll get on a plane one of these days.
Go into
You
all
got to experience the T because it will blow your eardrums when the conductor guy hits
Yeah.
the brakes on that thing.
If any of you
I mean,
guys
if
been to
you're-
like
conductor,
Toronto,
There's
but-
situations where you could definitely utilize it.
Going to a
but, like,
Celtics game
I don't know.
or a
I don't
Red
like
Sox
this-
game.
Running
I don't
away
like the
from someone you don't like.
rush,
Yeah.
But yeah, but like if you're trying to take the red line, you know, from Boston to Harvard Square, you know, whatever, it's kind of cool.
Harvard.
I was like, I don't know, guys, but Toronto Transit's pretty dang good. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I believe it. I
I
believe
used
it.
to Raps game, GO train, 1 hour, not bad at all.
Oh,
And it takes
a
you from
GO
the
train?
station. You walk down like this staircase, and you're right in Scotiabank. I don't even have to go outside. I don't wear a coat in Canada.
That's dope. That's pretty cool.
It is. It's so sick. It's like
Sounds
one of the
too
perks
long.
on here. Ticket prices.
How many euros is it?
Yeah,
Don't catch me
Is
speechless.
it a bunch of your
are they
pounds?
francs or?
You just paying thank yous?
Pesos, right?
They please 900 pounds.
Hey, thank you, eh?
Burning through a lot of maple leaves up there, trying to
Yeah.
get around the city, huh?
I barter with
Do you
syrup.
ever go to Bruins games? BB?
I don't that often, but when I do, I have a great time. It's like a really
nice.
fun atmosphere, especially high up in the rafters. The drunk hockey
Yeah.
fans go absolutely nuts. Like,
It's a thing I've recently learned. Utah got an NHL team, and
There's
I've
a lot
never.
of,
I still
like,
haven't.
you know,
They drink from
Oh,
boots or
the
shoes.
game's almost over.
right?
Whip out the butts.
Like that UFC fighter.
Whip out the butts.
It's time
The
to
what?
rip them.
I don't know, but I like what he's saying. It sounds fun. Oh, cigarettes? I don't like cigarettes.
I don't know.
I thought you meant like
No, it's like when there's only like a minute
like
left,
big
it's like they
butts and I
can't
don't
kick
like
them all
balls.
out, so they start just like smoking cigarettes up there, you know?
Oh, they're like, you can't
No.
kick me out. I might as well
Okay.
start smoking now.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds very horrible.
And that smoke actually really, it doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
If you're
There's
up
no
there,
like-
room.
you're in the clouds, man. Like,
That's
Not
funny.
yeah.
Yeah, they don't do that in Utah.
Or Canada, you know? Too nice. He'd be like, please, may I smoke?
We'd rather you didn't, eh?
We're done, eh?
Oh, no problem.
So what's your BB? What's your I like how I just keep calling you BB.
I know. And I'm
Um,
like, man, you really love saying that. I feel
I'll
like
take
that
it.
should be his
Dude.
new ringtone. BB.
Listen,
BB.
I like it. I like
is
it.
BB.
BB is like my favorite Twitter follow.
Hmm.
He is so active on there, and he's got something
Always good
interesting
stuff.
firing. He's always firing off some good stuff.
He's always pro
And
Mac.
he's always firing those goofy AI generated pictures.
There's another account
Well,
opposite.
like
BB
like many narcissists, I use Twitter as a mechanism for a stream of consciousness. So it's really quantity over quality.
That's a
And,
lot of big words.
you know, with the doom scrolling we're all doing, like honestly, it's like only 1 in 10 of my comments have to be like remotely interesting for people to
That's
Algorithm
true.
you figured out?
Yeah, I don't even delete
That's
like
true.
stupid stuff I write that I end up, you know,
Yeah.
well, because I usually just don't think about it. But
Not like it's forever.
I like to, you know, I'm not saying I'm not like instigating or anything like just for the purpose of doing that. But I like to elicit responses from people, and I like to, you know, tell exactly how I'm feeling about something, because why sugarcoat something when likely there's a bunch of other people out there who are collecting the same way I am and feel
Thinking the
exactly
same
way.
thing. Yep.
So,
Well, and you always are like, what's the word? Like, constructive with your
That is the
criticism.
word.
You're not, you sound educated. When I read your complaints,
Not that you're not educated, boss.
they
that's because I run all
sound
my stuff
educated
through
as
a
well as
chat
look
GPT
educated.
filter.
I'm complimenting the man, Brett.
Yeah, I know. I am
I'm
too.
saying he does a good job of when he critiques. It reads as if he thought about it and as if he understands.
Yeah.
Unlike a lot of
it's
other
also
people.
scary, like how
Yeah.
much people think about this stuff sometimes. Like, I think when you think of someone who's obsessed with Top Shot, maybe somebody comes to mind, like just naturally. You don't have to say anybody's name, but like, there's somebody who's like waking up and like they're eating their cereal and they're like, why isn't Top Shot on this cereal box? I am sitting here looking at a cereal box. I am the market. Why isn't this?
I am the market.
Whatever. It could be anything, and it reminds them of some gripe they have, because a lot of people are like, I don't know, trying to find a purpose for this like massive loss they had in 2021, and are trying to like
I
find
blocked
some
that out.
like quality way of like constructive way of like shifting this and into a positive, and I think there's a lot of ways you can actually do that, and I think there's been a lot of strategic improvements from TopShot that have like made the platform more engaging and more interesting, and you see it recently.
Yeah,
The news feed,
new updates.
they're trying to bring us in, so
and it's working, isn't it?
There's like always the shadow of what happened, the rise and falls and all of that, and so you have to kind of keep all that in perspective but not dwell on it, like some guys who go, you only see them talk, like reply to TopShot or an employee of TopShot and say, yeah, another lie, another, we're not, where was this 4 years ago or whatever. But it gets a little old, and I'm sure people see me that way, and I could feel that when I was out in like Vegas, meeting some people. They were like,
I think you look very young. I don't think you're old at all.
I appreciate that.
No, because you're spend and you're buying moments all the time.
I'm still buying.
Yeah.
So like,
and one of the things I love is I love raw honesty, but like I also love people that like there's people that can be raw and honest, but they refuse to acknowledge anything that's good. It's only the bad.
Yeah, right.
Right? And so
No
that's
victory's
one of the
allowed.
things I love is like you're always like you're both sides. You tell the good and the bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
and it comes off disingenuous if you don't provide a balanced perspective, but that isn't to say that like there isn't a place for people that aren't being critical at all, or even talking about improvements that could be made or should be made or anything like that, and just are enjoying other facets of the experience, but
you really offended Coultin.
That's not me. I'm just super critical, and I'm.
Yeah, but we need that in the community because, like, everybody collects differently. Everybody likes different things. I love fast break. I know some people don't care about it. They're like, I play in 10 fantasy leagues. This is like not what I need, right? So it's really what
some people
you like
think
about
fast break is ruining TopShot, and then some people are like, fast break is saving TopShot, and I think there can be a TopShot for both of those people,
and like people are complaining, and it's like, I'm sorry, your Mark Williams rare, the only one in the marketplace, went up $40 because he's a rebound king. God forbid you have to deal with this.
Is he in tonight? Oh, I mean, is he in when this was recorded? On not February
99.
That is my top tip. I screwed up. My bad.
Yeah, fast break's fun. I like fast break. I I bought an ultimate with fast break in mind. I was like, maybe Embiid will be my key to shooting up that, but Embiid sucks. So
I believe ultimate should get like unlimited use during.
Is it true they only get 4?
Don't they only get 4, or do they get unlimited? Because
I think it's like a tiebreaker, but like more than
for sure tiebreaker.
That's bullshit.
They should get unlimited. Yeah,
unlimited.
Until I have one, I don't care. But when I get one, then it definitely should be unlimited. I agree.
Yeah.
Right now, you should cap them at like 1.
That's a great policy, honestly.
Yeah.
I think 1 is the cap as of now.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Embiid doesn't play one game like
that wouldn't help me either way. So. Yeah, even if he got one, it wouldn't have been worth it.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No, I like Embiid.
So yeah, Embiid, if you're watching this, like, I'd love for you to get back out there.
Yeah, we just do
help
better.
Out.
Do more.
Embiid, if you're watching, I like Embiid too.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, he heard you. He's watching.
I don't know. Last I saw, he was like sniffing his butt doing 3 free throws, and I haven't seen anything.
I saw that. He did a scratch and sniff in the free throw line. He did
standing on the Raptors court.
Maybe he has conjunctivitis.
He does now.
Or maybe he thought his shorts were scratch and sniff.
Bros.
And
I couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe that.
I was like, what did I just watch?
Brett, you can like edit that joke out, right?
There's no editing here. We're all screwed.
No, we're local.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was happy to come home because I didn't bring a razor with me, and so I had a pretty crazy like neck beard going on.
The Neared.
From where?
Yeah.
Coming back from where? From your cruise? Your Disney cruise?
Yeah, I went on a Disney cruise while I was in Texas. We stopped in Mexico.
And you were the character of Mickey Mouse, right?
I'm Goofy.
Goofy, that's what it was. Professional Goofy. No, I'm kidding.
Told I am Goofy. But yeah, we went on the Disney cruise, and I have
you pointed at a duck on my page.
I have a little girl, and we like to, this is the age where they still believe in magic and stuff. So even though she won't remember it, I know that her brain development is still taking into account like these positive experiences and these like moments of inspiration and all that kind of stuff.
Gosh, you're such a nice guy.
Yeah.
Just the words you say are even nice.
Your kids
are not used to here just talking smack nonstop. It's like so refreshing.
Was that cruise cool?
Not so bad.
Yeah.
It kind of sucked
You're just
because
scary looking.
the weather was really bad, so it was really choppy. And I'm a sailor, so I thought I'd be like totally fine, but I was not. I had to do the Dramamine and all that stuff.
Really?
I had to drink and have a really good time. It sucked.
Yes.
I definitely thought those were else. I thought he was gonna be like, I went to the head of the ship and I was like, I am the captain now. You know, like that movie?
You are my seaman.
Yeah. Oh, but it was so cool. I met all the Disney princesses and stuff, and like,
oh my gosh,
Rapunzel like said something to my kid, and I'm like, what did she say?
like stranger danger.
Yeah, I don't know.
Was Mexico cold?
No, Mexico was hot. So
nice. Just the whole rest of the trip.
Yeah,
was cold.
But it was cool. Like you can go inside, So
yeah,
it's like
have soft serve ice cream.
You can play bingo.
What?
Shuffleboard.
It's about it. It's like eating, drinking, and bingo and Disney princesses.
Sounds like my childhood dream, to be honest. Like 12-year-old me would have been ham.
But I went with my buddy's family, so it was like everyone went to bed, and he and I went and did like trivia and had a couple beers and stuff and caught up. So it was just like a cool way to like congregate without the complications of trying to get here and there with the kids, and just for a couple of days. I don't know. Yeah, you can kind of forget about TopShot for a couple of days. I didn't.
Wait,
but
obviously.
What?
No,
that's like a messed up thing.
I was jumping on playback streams and stuff.
Hell yeah.
Oh, speaking of playback, just while I'm thinking about it, because I know you guys have so much influence in this community, I think we need to double down on getting those playback links out for every team community, because there's people like the Hive and others that
Dewey.
Yeah, the King.
The
that are
King,
streaming,
yep.
and I don't know, it's a good way to like, honestly, I think it's easier than going on the Hulu app and like finding the TNT stream or whatever, just to like go on the playback and find a stream, even if it's a lousy game.
Well, and it makes lousy games less lousier.
Yeah,
because you get to hear some banter.
Yeah, and I love the League Pass like content. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just no commercials.
Yeah.
To see the weird stuff.
Yeah, the
course, the
Thunder
fans.
halftime show last night was weird as hell. I was gonna DM Thunder Hour and be like, "What? Come get your mans."
Oh, I gotta mention, I saw Red Panda at the UT game. She was
She was at she does college games?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, she was doing two that week. Yeah, she messed up a few times, but it was pretty cool. You know,
she practices her new bits at college games. Her like,
yeah. She was sampling material with like a smaller crowd. Yeah,
smaller, only 100,000.
Yeah, she's working on a new Type 5. You know, for, but
that's
the Type
crazy.
5
that
Type
dirty.
5 bowls stacked together. You know?
BB, what's your favorite Celtics moment this series?
It's got to be the
year.
JT banner raising moment.
The slow banner raising moment.
Yeah,
very slow.
It's got to be slow.
Did you complete the final set?
Yeah.
Dirty.
And so that's the only final set I have completed, but I'm very close to completing the 2022 one, except for a couple moments.
Both teams or just the Celtics?
Well, yeah, both teams, but
so the whole set.
And the guys that I don't have are Wiggins.
That makes sense.
Shiza. What's the bottleneck? It's like
Dennis Rodman,
that lousy player, and then Steph Curry, and that's like
Steph. Yeah. Yeah.
He's
I will own that JB. I will own that JB.
Dude.
That's my grail. It's still like $1,200.
Yeah, but when it unlocks
42 mint.
Yeah, something like that. No, it is not budging.
I went in
on my confidence in my TopShot knowledge.
Yeah, but you'll unlock when, like June or July? When did all those drop? Right after.
But that's the challenge reward. So I don't think that many of those had. I mean, a lot of people didn't even lock them.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that factor.
You should cover this on moment by moment.
Yeah, no, I was actually thinking.
Were you?
What I was learning this morning about how to bring other people on to 39. There's 39 of the JB, even less.
Yeah, it's even better.
BB, we're gonna. Me and you are gonna do a moment by moment about Celtics moments. So you gotta be studying up on those.
Hopefully,
I mean, not that you need to.
Your show pays as much as this one for an appearance.
It does. It's actually double.
And Banana, we're gonna do a show about people doing a show about moments of Boston fans.
I like it.
All right.
And we pay an unlimited queso, so
there's no bad ideas.
No.
You're doing good, Brett. You're doing
good. Sure, there are bad ideas.
Not even that one.
Our opening should be those two Boston fans fighting each other. So it should be the first one we talk about.
Which ones and which time?
Oh, the finals, right? Wasn't there?
Yeah, it happens so often. He doesn't even know.
They were just like,
was that out? I don't.
Or was it?
You beat the Mavs and then y'all fought each other because y'all are brilliant.
They were like fighting each other. I think it was Treat and Coultin in the stands because Coultin was tied. He was like, "Yo, Treat, you smell broke up there," and then it all broke out. And Treat had his pitchfork. It was wild.
Shove that pitchfork right up.
Yeah, he sang a song about it after.
I did see a fight break out at at a watch party.
The watch, yes.
That's what
and
the
I remember
fight
you
was.
told
It
us
was at the
about
watch
that.
It
party.
was a watch party. So they were
Yeah.
only Celtics fans.
I
There's
love
only
it.
Celtics fans there.
And
Because we
here's
thought
your
we might have clinched it that night or something. I forget, like,
Yeah,
but we
you're
got blown
clinching
out.
something that
Something
night.
like
Yeah.
that. I think we got like blown out.
Raptors fans are too nice.
Was it during the Indiana series?
No, the finals.
It was,
Oh, it was the one game they lost in the
Yeah, it was
finals.
against the best team in the NBA. Yeah.
Yeah, they had a watch party at the Garden, and some of the guys from the TD Garden or TSD Garden community went and saw a fight break out among fans. Like, I don't know. The morale was pretty low, you know.
What's funny about that is everyone I talked to was hyped they lost that game so that they could win it in Boston.
Home, man. Yeah. Let's
we're
do
gentlemen,
it.
you know.
We gave them that game because we didn't even want to win it. Yeah, whatever, dude. I get it.
I don't think they
gave y'all
gave
that
it to
series just so y'all could stop crying and Home Dude could retire like Treat thought, and he didn't really. We set it all up just so we could have content for this show. You're welcome, Celtics fans.
Torque's a master behind it.
Jeez.
He told us everything to do, guys.
I wanted a Celtics Mavs rematch, but I don't think we're gonna get it.
I know. I don't think the Celtics are gonna make it, right? Why are all of you laughing at me? I don't like this.
I'd like to see OKC. That'd be cool.
OKC Mavs rematch, yeah.
OKC.
Bro,
I mean,
the Mavs are
OKC
hurt.
doesn't.
OKC.
OKC does not want a Mavs rematch.
We're not doing good, and we're doing all right. So I ain't scared.
Aren't the Mavs 3-0 against OKC this year?
It's what we do. We wake up, we get hurt, and then we show up towards the end of the year.
And then cry to the refs. Don't forget that part.
Well, no, that's just Luka.
That's strategy.
They have more championships than the Utah Jazz, so
give it to them.
I mean, I won't say
I don't even
anything.
know where to go from there. Like,
at least the Raptors have.
Why do you think I got this Celtics jersey, bro?
I don't know.
I'm tired of rooting for a team with no rings.
That's
there you go.
I'm making fun of my own team.
Big fan.
I have like a second favorite team. Do you guys have like
the Jazz?
Yeah,
like,
I do.
Brett, do you have a second favorite team? Banana, do you have a second favorite team?
I do.
This is actually a good discussion. Let's hear them.
Wow, what a great topic.
Yeah, it's a good thing I thought of it. Obviously,
let's hear them. Who are they?
Who are they? Who's starting it off?
I'll start because I don't want to say it, and it's stupid. It's the team that Coultin hates their name. It's Oklahoma City Thunder.
Okay.
Ever since they have a young team, I've always liked their team. It's close. It's a different state. Texas is our own country, obviously, and I've just always liked them since. Day one.
Shay's awesome.
Yeah.
Canadian boy.
I'm not going to disrupt this segment, but I've got thoughts. But Nicole, let's hear you.
I always like the Bulls. Chicago. Okay. It's always one of my favorites. And then when they got the ball recently, I'm a big fan of the Ball brothers. So, I was just hyped for that shit. But.
So you're a big fan of the – never mind. Because if you add the first guy that you're stacking's name, and then you add the other Ball's brother.
Don't do it, bro. Don't do it.
You have the B and B is all I'm saying.
I was not going there, but we're going to stick to it.
No, BB. Let's go.
Who's your other team?
Yeah.
And why is it the Jazz?
It's tough to follow that up. I don't have any like double entendres, but I guess it would be the Houston Rockets.
Okay.
It's like where my wife's family's from, or where they live, and yeah, Ime. But no, it's like a fun team. I think they're scrappy, and they have potential.
It's like the best thing Houston has going for it, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, there's some other pauses, but yeah. I'm not gonna talk down on them though.
I don't know anything about Houston as a city, but I know their '90s jerseys were hard as hell.
Yeah, dude.
I prefer soft jerseys.
Bring
Dude,
them back.
a lot of their jerseys are fire, and they had the Spaceman last season. They got rid of that. That was so cool.
That was super rad.
I got to see it in person at least. That's cool, but I wish it was still there.
Photos last.
That's cool.
Yeah. So obviously, you haven't answered, and we're all waiting for you, Coultin.
I said my Celtics are my other team.
Okay, well, you didn't voice it loud and proud.
I thought that your spare team had to be in the opposite conference, but you guys, you two both proved me wrong.
Okay, well, yeah. I mean, I would have, yeah.
No, I think it's usually like good team, bad team. I mean,
Okay.
Banana chose 2 bad teams, but
yeah, obviously she's Canadian. She forgot the exchange rate.
I was just being nice, okay?
I was just crossing borders at least. That's cool.
Yeah, it's close. I can drive by car. I don't have to take plane, guys.
That's true. I've also low-key, I've always liked the Golden State Warriors. I've always been like if I had to pick a third team, and yeah, I know you don't like them, Boston-based. I'll say your full name because you deserve it. But I mean, I said it. So what?
Were you hyped to get played?
They're a team in the NBA.
I almost spit cherry lime Sprite all over my audience, and by mine I mean
all over my audience. Your dogs and your computer would have been so pissed.
They would have been so upset. This bouquet of flowers, so upset at me.
So King, what should we talk about? We got another 15 or 10. I don't know how long are your shows usually? 3 hours?
I mean,
4 hours, depending on the guest, anywhere from 7 minutes to 9 hours.
Because I put down some notes on some features I'd like to see.
Whoa, you put on notes?
Wrote notes?
So
told you guys BB would come. I was telling them.
The next question I have written right here is like BostonBased. What would you like to talk about? Anything exciting in TopShot? Did you take notes?
Well, this is like this is we like to connect, but we also like to collect. So
yeah, are you going the new like all stars? You going the young talent, some rooks? What are you talking here?
Yeah, so I think every 3 days or so, I completely shift collecting strategies.
Your dramatic pausing is really good, dude. Your dramatic pausing is like look how close I am to the camera.
Oh, are you on the edge of your seat?
Yeah.
You almost
I can only see, up here, but
I don't want to intimidate y'all by seeing
do a hand check. All right. Anyway,
yeah, so don't take it off.
Sorry. CNC after dark.
Banana, I'm sure and Coultin, I'm sure you guys know this as much as I do, that like when you shift strategies, you're gonna lose like money.
Yeah.
Because you're like, I gotta move these around, take some losses, but then But
then I'm gonna be gravy.
I try not to shift too often.
So to pull back the curtain a little bit, I've been looking at what I think will be potentially valued, not necessarily like monetarily, but valued down the line. And I absolutely love the rookie revelation sets. I think the moments are really expensive.
The draft footage.
But there are some like dramatic sways in like the value of them, which provides potential opportunities, Yeah. So I hit a Wemby last year in the rookie revelation set. And since this is all like, public or whatever, I sold it for like 10 grand. And now it's selling
like for dollars?
Yeah.
No pennies.
And I never like take profits, but I'm like, this is 10 grand and this isn't gonna be 10 grand in a minute.
Yeah, I gotta build my man cave. Let's go.
Yeah. I think I sold it on Floaty or
Ooh, shout out. She's been waiting for that all night.
I was getting it.
And I think I even utilized their what's a good term for it? They're kind of VIP customer service. You know, they basically matched me with the potential buyer.
White glove
It was
service.
like this white glove treatment that I think TopShot should try to adopt as well.
Yeah.
For guys like in my status,
Yeah.
VIPs.
Yeah.
And, so yeah, I've been trying to collect rares leading into legendary revelation stuff. Like, I don't know,
If
you
you
collect
don't
the
know, then
rares.
we don't know. You're the one that's got to know.
Yes, I just think that rare and legendary rookie moments are fun.
Yeah.
They look nice, and it's capturing a moment in time. And there's some it could change, but there's some rules about scarcity. So
there's not 50 billion of them.
Yeah.
Dwayne Wade.
So I'm collecting those. I want to use the offer system, but and I'm not on here to complain about bots or anything, because I think I wouldn't even be able to compete with like humans that are bidding, because people just have a lot. I mean, I spend a lot of time on this, so don't get me wrong. But like, people can. It takes a lot of time to put all the offers in that like to really
potentially
yeah, and then someone accepts, and then you're like back to square one. But now like the offer system's kind of messed up. I think they're trying to fix it, but yeah. So that's on the features and stuff that I want to see fixed and evolved. I like to see the offer system changed a little bit. I don't know how. I'm not an expert, but I think that needs a little change. And the wish list system, I noticed that there's like some new really cool moments that I know a lot of people would have on their wish list, right?
Yeah.
But there aren't a lot of people wish listing it.
Clicking
So
it.
that signifies to me that that's not working. So they got to change the wish list system somehow to make it more in your face, and like more like, oh, that moment that you wanted, guess what? It's like on sale right now,
Yeah, like that would be sick. If your wish list like notified you in a moment.
There's no good offers on this moment that you have on your wish list. Like,
here's
your
new listing. Here's a new listing.
Yeah. So yeah,
good idea.
Just, and for like the drops and all that stuff, I think there's, because they've been changing, like, is it first come first serve? Is it reservation? Is it reservation in a tight window? Because they've been changing it so much, they need to be really clear,
redefined, and have
exactly
clarity
what's going on, and like what's expected of us, because we've got other stuff going on. We can't like find a blog or whatever.
Right.
Like when the blog drops, you got to read it immediately, or the pricing. Like,
or you're too late. Yeah. You have 4 minutes.
And we're in beta, so it's evolving, and like sometimes they don't use a blog, they use like Discord posts or something. So I don't know. Oh, that's the other thing. Beta. We got to get out of beta. All right. We don't need Michael Jordan to walk into TopShot and be like, "It's time. Let's get out of beta." Woo! Like, just get out of beta. It's a running joke, in that like it's just a thing that people can point at. You don't need some big whatever. Just say, guess what? It's season 8 now, out of beta, or just take the beta thing off. Like, what is that? It doesn't provide you with any like legal like safety net, or like
So you confuse me. Michael Jordan is coming here right now.
Actually, I think he just posted a shit coin on Twitter.
No, he didn't.
Sorry, can I use that term?
You can't. Really? T-Ball said no, but we say yes. We're cool.
Yeah, good. Well, you can bleep it, or you can like change my.
No, we'll turn it to German. Scheißenbein.
That might resonate with parts of the crypto community, but that's not who I'm trying to target right now. But yeah, anyway, those are just a few of my thoughts. And the talkin silver set, I think they should have like a reward for that, because that's like the most engaging set we have right now. It's the one that
I agree with you on that one.
Goes back to the whole like weekend challenges thing, and you're trying to like see like, oh wow, this is the most scarce moment now, or it will be the most scarce moment, and it kind of takes some of the fun out of it, knowing that there's no like
Yeah.
Wendy at the end of the rainbow or whatever. And at this point, if they do something like that, it's like it's like too late. You know,
Yeah,
I don't
people are,
know.
and
Yeah.
AG
Gotta
AG
think
will
this
be
stuff
pissed. Someone
through.
will be pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you run, people be mad. You can't do it.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm optimistic, not necessarily about like, oh, everything's gonna be smooth running forward or anything like that. But I think there's reasons to be optimistic because, even when stuff goes bad, we're still sticking around and talking about it, and and trying to like beat our heads against the wall, to figure out what we're supposed to do here.
At the same time, like it's crazy. That's why we change our philosophies so many times on collecting and our strategies, because it's always evolving, and so our strategies are always evolving based on our always evolving categories.
Dude, my nightmare is like Rohan being like, dude, you realize that was a bad trading decision. Like, that's not on us. And then everyone being like, he's right, dude. It's a bad trade. The writing was on the wall,
Do you guys ever lock your moments just because you know that your future self, like in a week, is gonna be like, oh, I should actually not have this moment? I've done that with so many moments where I'm like, I gotta protect myself from myself.
No, that's
And
not.
lock
That's
this.
every decision I make in my life.
That's not. No.
Yeah.
I end up locking
Yes.
and regretting it. I hate locking, guys. Like my Raptors, it's like whatever. But then I go to do a floaty loan, and I'm like, you dummy, you locked that number, and someone would have gave you money for that shit, and I just get mad at myself.
That's like if you're going to a club and you arrange for someone to dose you so that like in case you decide to drink responsibly.
What? I've never gone to a club hoping someone dosed me.
No, I'm talking about a prearranged like. All right, whatever.
Okay, no, let's.
You can edit that part out. Edit out the dosing part. All
BB,
right?
let's go hang out at a club. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, well,
I definitely relate
to
your change. Oh wow!
I was at a Grateful Dead cover band.
Yeah.
With my sister actually, and
wow.
And these guys she knew from the Fish Tour were like, "Hey, take this shot of tequila," and she's like, my brother will take it, and so I'm like, sure. And
they got in your pants?
No one got in my pants. No one got in my pants. But I got really. It was I was dosed.
PNC after dark. That's crazy. Another where do we go now moments.
So
all right, now you tell me how you got dosed. Ready, go. Well, I was by myself and I was thinking, man, no one's gonna hit on me. I might as well dose myself. I woke up, honestly, I didn't know what happened. My clothes were still on. I felt normal. I don't know.
That's gonna be the giveaway question of the week.
Dude.
I don't know what happened. My clothes were still on. You're all disappointed.
Yeah, it was weird. I just bought myself breakfast and told myself it'll be okay.
You sound like a cheap date, so I think.
Yeah, I am.
But yeah, my message was supposed to be, like stay hopeful and
That's what the message was.
Yeah.
Always take a shot for your sister. That's what I took.
Just to be
from
clear,
it.
this all came from Coultin saying that he puts safeguards up so that he doesn't make a prudent decision.
Yeah.
So that's Coultin's fault is what I'm hearing.
That is like,
grants.
I love that thinking, honestly.
Yeah.
That's what makes Coultin a really special guy.
How else can you wrap up an episode other than talking about how special Coultin is?
Well, much like the TopShot, life has ups and downs, big pulls, big letdowns, and much like the fate of TopShot, life is uncertain. But as long as we're here together as a community, celebrating these moments together, you know, I think that will determine the fate of Top Shot and the successes in all of our lives. So, despite all of our differences and in this like super partisan, you know, hateful time, I just think that we should try to come together where we find, you know, common decency and humanity in each other, and find solidarity in each other. So solidarity forever.
I don't think anyone else should talk. We should all just end this episode immediately. And if you are running for mayor, I would vote for you.
Yeah, I'm running against Treat, so I'm taking Treat down.
With that
coming for you, Treat.
You got it locked.
No one even noticed that I left.
Oh, you're not here anymore?
That was so good. I was like,
protecting yourself from yourself again.
Can you do the elevator thing where you like, you know,
oh, the micro? Can you give me a coffee?
How about like a canoe, you know?
Yeah.
You just hit our hearts and souls.
That was good, man. That was good.
I was so close to getting Top Shot completely, but that just changed everything for me.
Yeah.
So you got me here for at least another 3 days until I change my strategy.
You and your dang dramatic pauses really tugging on my heartstrings.
I think I'm just like trying to think of something else to say. That's why I'm pausing it.
Making this shit up. Pretty sure. Man.
Can I promote something?
No. Anyways, Coultin, what is, if I may, BB, go ahead.
Yeah, what's up, BB?
So NBA Top Shot's doing this like promotional campaign thing where you can like suggest an event and it gets funded or whatever. So I had an idea. There's this card show on March 1st. It's right outside of the TD Garden. So you will feel like you're at a game.
Okay.
I don't know what the schedule's like for games around that time, but I think it's a great opportunity to activate some people. You know, live and breathe that Celtics glory and grab a few beers. So if you guys are around on March 1st, come by TD Garden, and hopefully Top Shot will send us some moments or something.
Keep me posted.
Yeah, free place to stay. My house.
Slide into my DMs and let's talk about this.
Yeah, if you guys need a place to stay, just ask King Brett.
That couch right behind him.
Ask King Brett.
I'll pull up here.
Y'all.
I'm yeah, dude, that's awesome.
Coultin's looking at his calendar right now. By the way,
I'm looking at their schedule.
Yeah, see.
Is it being put on by that card shop that's right there?
It's called the Causeway Card Show or something like that. You can find more information at Causeway.
At BostonBased.com.
Ask AI, is there a card show near the Garden on March 1st?
Is Allen Iverson still alive? How am I
schedule?
Yeah.
The Celtics host the Nuggets on March 2nd, the next day.
Oh. So
at 1 p.m.
guys. Make a weekend out of it. All right?
Bro.
Boston's beautiful in the spring.
I got a lot of air on my
hotel right there. I recommend. Coultin.
I show up to Boston. I'm gonna change my name to BostonBased 2.0 for the weekend. Just so you guys know.
Boston's not that far from you, is it?
My lawyers.
7 hours. I don't know.
No, like 9 hours. Lawyers aren't.
I googled it one time to see how long it took me to drive there, but I'm sure a flight would be a lot faster.
Yeah,
possibly it could be. I don't know. I mean, physics. It's complicated.
It might be, you know, but my one friend will drive, so like, you know, I just sit in the back seat. I play music, guys. I get the hard job.
Fund loans.
Yeah, I literally have fun loans. They tell me not to get directions, to ask when I need coffee. It's a very nice setup we have going on.
Yeah.
Well, while the border's open, you should try to make a trip.
You should.
I need to. Yo, this has to happen now, guys.
Yeah.
So I assume you're going, BB.
Yeah, I'll be there.
He's like, no,
he doesn't.
Y'all should go.
Well, I got some follow-up.
I'm
follow-up
selling
questions.
Tickets.
Do you have any of the IOs or crypto card slabs?
I do.
You gonna take some or what?
Yeah, I could do that. I've got so I actually like the crypto slab a little more, I think. It's smaller, but it's like honestly, for cart shows, I think it's great because it's just like it's like
it's got the plaque.
Yeah.
I'd grab it right now, but I'd have to
Yeah.
get up.
Yeah, don't worry.
But yeah, I think they're great. Check them out online, cryptoslab.io or something like that. I don't actually know the website, but great company, great to deal with. It was like $50, like $8 for shipping and handling and all that stuff.
Practically free.
It looks great. I got a jaw. It was the Lego 21 Lego from this series. I thought was pretty sweet. He does two two of those.
Carlton dances.
I love
those.
Yeah,
I definitely bring those. And maybe and I know some of the guys were saying they'd give out jerseys and stuff like that. So stay tuned for more information.
Ooh.
If you want a free pair of shoes from Boston-based, show up, folks.
Yeah.
And as we wrap up, let's go around the horn. Last things you want to say? You want to give a shout out? You want to share some positive vibes? Let's start with you first, BananaMac.
I'm so unprepared in life. I'm not going to be able to give you guys a nice speech like BostonBased, so I'm going to leave that to you. Shout out the community. You guys are all the best. Shout out all the community grants. I'm excited to see what's in store, honestly, for this next year. I'm bullish on TopShot 24/7 and Floaty. I'm sorry I neglected you this episode. Thanks for having me, guys. I like hanging with you.
Thanks.
That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
I tried a dramatic pause like Boston and it didn't work. So
no, it worked great. You see, Coultin's still staring, waiting for you to finish.
I'm done.
That was great.
Coultin, buddy, pal, friend.
Hey, it's been fun. I have enjoyed this chat. I laughed a lot, mostly at Brett's expense, and I love hanging with you guys. Talking TopShot.
That was very
let's do this again sometime. You guys are great. Shout out Cameron Tabatabe. Shout out Sneep. Shout out Weisberg. Shout out Zakarian. Shout out Tandy. Shout out Coultin Moment by Moment, presented by DraftKings Rainmakers. And I'll see you guys on Twitter.
Yeah, that's great.
Yes,
I didn't say you could go yet, BostonBased, but sure, do what you want because you're like whatever.
Well, you're the host, man.
No, I'm just a guy that talks a lot and loudly.
That's what a host is. You're describing a host.
We agree to disagree politely.
Brett, I love you.
Thank you.
I want to give you a hug, an IRL hug, bro.
Yeah. I would accept.
Brett looks so huggable. He looks so damn huggable.
Every guy.
Yeah.
It's when Shaq saw me in the bathroom, he was like, "I want to hug you, man." That's it.
Oh, the sloth.
You can put this in the microwave and it gets all warm.
And it's
and
warm.
You can cuddle with it.
Can you also put like the scents in it and it smells like lavender?
You could do that.
I mean, I wouldn't, obviously.
If I had that sloth, I would print out a picture of Brett's face and I would put it on that sloth's face.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to change the subject.
We're going to see that tweet later.
Collectin Connectin, episode 86. We had the original BBM. We had the C. We had the KB. But the one that's waving by is the BB. By BostonBased.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, BB.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Had fun.
Thank you for tuning in. And if you haven't yet, check out our merch store at Shop Collectin and Connectin. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you next Tuesday.